Do you wish you could be the present mom you've always wanted to be, but still need to provide an income for your family? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey friend, welcome to the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast. I know you're over there Googling jobs for moms, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to try to make quick money. Becoming a virtual assistant is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name is Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Mama, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up, working with clients who value you and pay you what you're worth, and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast. In this episode, I'm going to teach you 3 different habits that busy moms can use to help them become a virtual assistant even faster. These are simple habits that if you put them into place, they're definitely going to help you manage your time better and be able to accelerate your journey into becoming a virtual assistant. So number 1, the first habit that you can use to help you become a virtual assistant faster is to use what's called time blocking. Now, this does require you using a planner, and I know some of you might be cringing at that, but when you have a planner, you can really see exactly when you're able to get everything done instead of trying to juggle it all in your head. And you can actually see when you have blank space. So it's really helpful to write things down and be able to see, okay, when am I going to have some open time that I could move things to if things go crazy, which they often do. Or if things don't go crazy and I actually get to have some white space, I can actually do something I want to do during that time. Maybe take a nap, maybe go shopping, whatever it is you want to do. So I really highly recommend using a planner. And when you do that, you can block out and see, okay, like when would my work chunks be for maybe my 9 to 5? When am I going to have like my kids around? I got to be with them. And then you can put in there all the different little pockets of time that you could work on your virtual assistant business. So that'll really help you to see, okay, I can work 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour here, 2 hours here. It'll really help you to see exactly how much time you have to give to this every single week. Now, if you got that in place, then the second habit that you can use to help you become a virtual assistant faster is to set up workflows so that when you have that time to work, you know exactly what you need to do during that time. So workflows are just repetitive tasks in your business that basically you write down and you have like a set day that you do them. It doesn't have to be a set time, but if you know like you want to apply to 10 virtual assistant positions a week, then you can put a pocket of time in a couple days of the week where you're going to be applying for positions, and that's going to be happening every single week. So when you sit down to work during those work blocks, you know, okay, this is my time that I have to apply for positions. And then a different work block, it might just be, working on up-leveling your skills or something else. But those repetitive tasks that you consistently do every week, those can be set into a routine, which we just call a workflow. And then you can use that in those time blocks where you're working. I hope that makes sense. I do have episodes that go deeper into time blocking and workflows. So if you want to learn more about that, you can scroll back in some episodes, and there's quite a few talking about these 2 more in depth. And then the third habit that you can use to help you become a virtual assistant faster is batching your work together. So batching just means putting similar work all together at once so that your brain can kind of stay in that same mode. So if you are creating social media posts for the month for your business, you could do that all in one longer work block. And then That way you're just staying in that social media mode rather than just doing, 3 posts and then you go do another task and then you do another task and then you do another task. That's a lot harder for your brain. So if you can batch it all together, that'll be a lot easier for you to be more efficient and save that time where your brain's not having to shift and pour that extra time into something that's actually going to help you make more income in your business. All right, so I know this episode was kind of fast. Like I said, I do have episodes that go deeper into each of these topics, so you can always go back and search those. But I think these are habits that can really help you if you want to be effective with your time. I know as moms, we are so busy, so stretched thin with time, but if you really make a game plan that's going to help you and to serve you, then that's just going to set you up for success even faster. All right, if you need help with getting your virtual assistant business going even faster, I would love to have you come and check out my free workshop, The Number One Way to Start Working from Home, where I teach you the 5 Ps to become a successful virtual assistant. So go register for that at arianavernier.com/free-workshop. You can also find that link in the show notes, and I cannot wait to see you there. All right, y'all, thank you so much for listening to this episode, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@virtualassistantmama.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my virtual assistant toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/virtualassistantmama. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you can be the present mama you've always wanted to be.